Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we are on Pocket Anime. Now the main goal for my video is to determine if this game is worth playing or not. You know, there's a lot of hype centered around Pocket Anime. Is the game overhyped or is the game not overhyped? And basically we have to look into this game very detailed. You could kind of consider this video as a beginner guide. You could kind of not consider this video as a beginner guide, but basically I'm going to be explaining all the content that's in this testing phase, from where you start off in the menu all the way until the end at Victor boss fight, which is basically the last boss fight you can do until you can't progress anymore in this testing phase. Now heads up, you can play the game right now for $25 a month via a Discord subscription. If you go to the Discord server and just go to the server shop and get champion for $25. And as you can see here, down here, you'll be able to access EA applications, ask the devs, gold giveaways, etc, etc. Now I'm not 100% sure if this gives you access right away or if you just get the chance to apply for EA applications, which is early access, but I'm guessing this grants you the ability to apply early to get the access to the game, which is cool and all, but realistically, if there is a lot of people buying this, your chances are very, very, very low. Yesterday, he did release early access tester applications, and of course, there's a lot of YouTubers giving away tester spots, so there's about, I think, 2,000 early access testers right now. But other than that, let's see if Pocket Anime is actually worth it. First off, you have the main menu, which is actually very, very, very simple. Click play. You have slots. You get 2 free slots, and then the third one for 450 Robux, which isn't that bad. 2 free slots is a W. 450 for the third slot is also like, it's also a W, because you know sometimes slots cost like 700-800 Robux. 450, good price, and you already get 2 for free. If it's your first time playing and you select a slot, you go through a customization, basically customizing your character. The customization in the game is amazing. The only thing is, hairs are pretty simple and basic. There's nothing crazy. They don't have crazy hairs in the game, but you know, it is what it is. Now, first off, once you first start playing the game, you're going to go through a couple of cutscenes and a little bit of storyline. Here, so I'm just going to actually walk all the way back to the house that you're practically going to be in. You go through a couple of cutscenes, and eventually, after you skip all the dialogue or read all the dialogue or whatever you want to do, you get prompted to pick what starting animon you want to use.
Finally. Okay.
Alright, we back in. We back in.
Bro, I'm in like a lobby with. Wait, I'm in your lobby, my boy. When yours here.
I'm with Corgi. I'm with Corgi and Swift.
Okay. So you go take this quest. Right. Boom.
Grab an animon from the suitcase quickly. Hurry! The professor needs your help. You just started animon from one of these capsules.
The map has not loaded in yet.
Oh, that's my rival Victor, bro. Yo, he looks like the type of dude to bully me. I'm not gonna lie.
You already know. I'm going Ichigo.
Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge, bro? I can't see.
It's Samu.
Yo, do y'all know where to go?
Sasuke.
This camera angle's like.
Ruffy.
Yeah, this camera angle makes me want to kill myself, bro.
Mystic motion.
Oh, everybody just appeared out of nowhere, bro.
Oh, this camera angle makes my head hurt, bro.
They make it like lower.
Oh.
Yeah.
No shift lock, maybe.
Follow Terry the Wolf. He hasn't done.
Oh.
I got
What's
red
good,
shorts.
Mile Pedro?
I don't want to go inside the house, bro.
Oh, you can zoom out.
Bro, if these guys don't get out the way, bro.
Whoa. The UI is actually advanced. It's actually cool.
I know the UI is hella nice.
Yeah,
It's like really well done.
No, they copied this. They copied this UI, bro. I swear. I've seen it.
Whoa, copied or not, it's really well scripted.
Persona. Where am I going?
I'm pretty sure they have a bot auto ranking
Okay,
people. Admire
yeah.
Ryo.
Has fainted? Bro, I just lost. Bro, what the? The starting animons are Luffy, Ichigo, Majin Buu, and Sasuke. Now, everybody is saying Ichigo is the worst starting animon, and I highly disagree. Even developers say it's the worst, and I still disagree with it. Ichigo is a solid pick, especially, you can take this from somebody using Ichigo right now, that if you pick Ichigo, you're good. Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Sasuke and Luffy is okay, and Majin Buu, in my opinion, is probably the best one. But if it was me, I would either pick Ichigo or Majin Buu, and if I had to pick a third one, probably Luffy. But Sasuke is a fire type, so Sasuke is pretty good too. So, I mean, honestly, all of them are pretty good picks, so it doesn't really matter. Just pick whichever one you're feeling. Alright, so the storyline is going to lead you into this place. This place is basically like where you talk. You can sell items, you can buy sea potions and capsules. So obviously capsules, the, you know, capture Poke or Animons, and then sea potions potions to heal your Animons, etc., stuff like that. These machineries are right here is if your Animons, oh sorry, no, this is the box. So you can basically store your Animons, and as you can see, there is a lot. There's like 4 boxes. So one box holds 24 slots, and it's like 4 boxes. So you know that's almost 100 slots. I think that's like 80 something or something like that. But yeah, you have a lot of space. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. You just follow your quest. You can look on the right side of your screen to follow the quest, or you could press M, you go to story and see what quests you have. As you can see, I've completed basically every quest that I can complete in the game right now. If you go in here in this yellow building right here, there's this NPC that you can talk to for a side quest. And then there's also another NPC in the library that you can talk to for a side quest. And you know, if you just go to like NPCs around the map, they'll probably like give you a side quest and stuff like that. I haven't explored everywhere yet. Oh, this guy just disappears. Maybe I should have read that dialogue. But you know, fun stuff like that. She's kind of useless. You don't have to worry about that NPC. I don't know what Luffy does. Monsters, what monster? I'm pretty sure if you talk to Luffy, you get to fight the sea beast. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, so he gives you the quest to fight the sea beast. So yeah, if you want to fight the sea beast, talk to this guy. I'll do that later though. And then we have the tailor store right here. We have Bulma sitting outside. The costumes in this game is really expensive. I don't know why. You have bait shop. I haven't talked to this guy, but I'm guessing he just sells you stuff for fishing. But I don't think fishing is in the game right now, so that's probably going to be used for later purposes. If you go over here, here's the library. This is a very easy side quest you can do. You just go talk to the librarian right here, and basically she gives you a quest to like it's basically like, is fire stronger than water? Is water, what is water's weakness? Then you got to go through like finding the book. So attack is right here, psychic is right here, fire is right there, water is right next to fire, and then over here I think is lightning somewhere. Yeah, lightning's right here, and that's all the books that you need. But basically that's the quest for that. Really simple quest. If you keep on heading down over here past the tailor shop, to the left around this fountain, there is a ramen shop. I honestly don't know what food does, but if you talk to that guy, you could buy ramen. Then if you cross this bridge over here, the map is very easy if you get used to it, so it's very hard to get lost. You have that NPC. I don't think I've ever talked to that NPC, so I don't know what he does, but if you see this big gate, you basically exit from the city, and now you're in the forest, the Sunburst Forest. Now you have this station right here. If your Pokemons are like not healed, you just go tap here, and this thingy right here heals your Pokemons. And this station over here is your loot box, or just your box actually. And then you also have a shopkeeper, so you can talk to this guy. If you want to buy stuff, you can buy capsules. You can buy a revive for 850. Like if one of your Animons are dead, you can buy that. And if you played 2D Pokemon games before, then you basically know how the map works. You cannot climb these things, as it doesn't work like that. And you know, if you go through the bushes, you have a chance of encountering a Animon. Now, just like the Pokemon games, rare Animons are more difficult to encounter, which is pretty much a bad thing because you want to encounter the rare one so you can capture it. But most of the time, you're just getting fodder like this. So you have 2 choices. Usually what I do is if you want to capture it, you can. Although if you're strong enough like me, you could one-shot it. I should be able to one-shot it. Okay, never mind. I'm so close to one-shotting it. But basically, you can either run as well or just one-shot the fodder Pokemon. If you're a low level, I just recommend running because it's a waste of time unless you want the XP, but they don't really give good XP. And if you're wondering why I didn't get any XP from that, is because 16 is the max level. So once you're 16, you don't get any more XP until you evolve. But right now, evolution isn't in the game, so yeah. I've already progressed, but you know, there's trainers around the map. Obviously, if I didn't fight these guys already, if I just walked to them, they would attack me. And I would have to fight them, walk to them, attack me. I would have to fight her again. If I run in the bush, I'll probably encounter another Pokemon or Animon. If I talk to this guy, you can get a side quest from this guy. You know, stuff like that around the map. So you could literally explore the map and find stuff like that. And, you know, another trainer right there. If I didn't defeat him, I would have encountered him. Now, the trainers give good XP, so I kind of recommend fighting the trainers. Although it is really annoying when you have to fight the trainers. I want to level up my Kayuki, so I should probably do this fight, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna run. And of course, running, just like any Pokemon game, it's not 100% guaranteed. But moving on, you could either go left or right here. Left basically just brings you to another like side mission that you can do. I recommend doing it. Another trainer to fight for XP. This guy's your side mission. If you go over here, just dead end. There's nothing in the cave. They'll probably add something later on, but it does look like an entrance to a cave or something. And then that's pretty much on that side. On this side, usually there will be a rock here, but I've already exploded the rock, so it's not here anymore. Basically, this guy right here, Victor, is like your end boss for this part. So if I beat him, I'll be able to progress onto the next part, just like, you know, your Pokemon games. But I can't beat him. He's super busted right now in testing because you're not meant to beat him. And even if I did beat him, I can't progress anymore because this is where the game stops. Like, there's no more progression right now. But anyways, you won't even get to him until later on because your path is being blocked. So just ignore that part. Another trainer here that you got to fight. Even if you go like all the way over here to avoid her, she still aggroes to you and you still have to fight her. That's the gist of the game. It's literally Pokemon, but with anime characters. It's literally the same concept, same everything, but with Pokemon anime characters called Animons. And why this game is going to do so good is because Roblox has a big Pokemon fan base. I don't know why. It had a big Pokemon fan base years ago, and it still does, even though the Pokemon games keep on getting taken down. And Roblox has a huge anime fan base. So if you combine Pokemon, which is an anime, with the anime fan base, this game is absolutely going to blow up. Like, the concept of the game is actually immaculately genius. It's so basic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought about it already, but how they executed it is like actually kind of mind-blowing. Damn, can I run? Now, this trainer is optional. You could fight this trainer. There's 2 chests here. I already collected them. But honestly, I just recommend fighting every trainer in the game. And of course, if you want to farm for like better Pokemons, because, you know, obviously I'm getting fodder every time, all you have to really do is just go to like a high level place and just run around inside the bushes until you get a match, until you find an Animon. If it's fodder Animons, you just run from the match. You keep on running, and then if you get a good high level Animon that you want to capture, then you just fight him, get him low, and then you capture him. It's pretty much that simple. But as you can see, trainer, there's so much trainers around, and you cannot avoid, like, even if you go this far away, you literally can't avoid them. If you play Pokemon games, you know how the Pokemon games work. It's basically the same thing. This guy's optional. You go, you talk to this guy. I already beat him, but like, he's also an optional trainer. Most of the time though, you're forced to fight the trainers. And then if you go over here, you have a big grass patch, another trainer. Inside this is locked. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but you know, this game is still in like a very early testing phase. I wouldn't even say like early, but like in terms of how much content they have now, it's pretty early. But I think we're definitely not early. Research assistant, I never talked to this guy before. In this area, there are 12 Animons. You have found 10 Animons, and you have captured 5 Animons. There are still 2 Animons out there to find and capture. You got this. Keep it up. Okay, so this guy basically tells you in this area how much Animons are in this area, and how much Animons you capture in this area, and how much Animons you have left to capture. I already know that I've captured all the, well, I haven't captured all the fodder ones, but I found all the fodder Animons. I found this guy, and then there's 2 more that I still haven't found, which is probably the Lightning Thunder guy from Fairy Tail and Whitebeard. But they're rare as hell, so it's gonna be very hard to find those guys. Alright, just to show you, like, you know, what combat looks like in the game. It's a turn for turn based game. If you've played Pokemon, you know exactly how it works. You throw your Pokepal, summon your Pokepal. If the enemy summons 2 Pokepal, you summon 2 Pokepal. Basically how this works is whichever character is faster goes first. So I'm gonna pick my my move. I'm gonna do Getsuga Tensho. I don't know if this is gonna one-shot him, and my character is gonna go first because my character speed is just, oh, it nullifies. Okay, it's basically faster than the cadet. So I'm gonna click this sword slash. I'm gonna go first again because my attack is faster than his. And it's basically that. If you're low, you could go in your bag and you can use your turn to use an item. That item could be like anything to give you buffs or give your enemy debuffs or even heal you. You can even use a capsule. You can swap Animons, or you can just try and retreat, which is what I just did. Super simple. Now, where it gets complicated is the fact that obviously you're not going to memorize this, but take a look at this chart. If you see closely, you will see what has advantages over other elements. So for an example, this is normal. So normal is just 1x. So basically 1x means neutral. It doesn't do anything. And then 1/2x means it does half more damage, and then 2x obviously means it does double the damage. So for example, a fighting type attacking a normal type will do 2 times more damage. A light type fighting a, I don't even know what this is. A light type fighting a poison type will do 2 times damage. A shadow type fighting a light type will do 2 times damage, as you can see. But basically, if you want to know something like, hey, is water good for fire? Obviously it is. You go on the attack side, water, because you're attacking with water. Then you scroll until you see fire, which is right here. And it does 2 times damage. The chart is super easy to read, and honestly, it's pretty useless unless you're like fighting a boss that's really difficult and you're like under level, or you have Animons that are really ass, or maybe you're PvPing somebody and you just need to know what is better and what to do. then that chart comes in handy 100% for sure. Now on with the rest of the game. How much content does Pocket Anime actually have right now in this testing phase? Well, I've played the game for 2 hours and 40 minutes and I ran out of content. I literally beat the entire testing phase. Like there was nothing else to do in the game. This testing phase doesn't have a lot of content and this testing phase is open for 1 week. So I'm guessing it's just to, you know, wire out all the major bugs. Currently this testing phase has no content in it, literally virtually none, as I beat the game in 2 hours and 40 minutes. But that doesn't mean the game will not have content on the release. They have content that they haven't put inside this testing phase because, you know, it's just a testing phase. Like I said before, after you beat Victor, you'll be able to go to Capsule City, and then on out you'll be on basically part 2 of your journey. And yeah, and of course we still have the gyms to defeat and etc. So that's gonna be super fun to look forward to. Now, final question: is Pocket Anime worth it? Is it worth your time? Is it worth the wait? Should you spend $25 to try and get... No, I'm gonna start with that. You should not. For one, it's not guaranteed, and for two, just wait until release, to be honest, because currently there's no content in the game. And maybe the next testing phase they will have content, which is very likely because they have to thoroughly test everything before it's released. So, but in my opinion, I don't think it's worth $25, especially since you're not guaranteed to get it. Is Pocket Anime worth the hype and worth the wait? 100%. I think so. The game is well crafted, it's extremely high quality, and it definitely is not a bandit beater. It literally voids the aspect of bandit beating because, I mean, it is literally Pokemon but with anime characters, and if you play Pokemon games, they're not bandit beaters. So it's literally virtually impossible to make this game a bandit beater. If it was a bandit beater, then it literally would not be a Pokemon game, because simply put, Pokemon games are not bandit beaters. And I think honestly that is probably why Pokemon games do like really good on Roblox. But this is the first Pokemon game on, well, you know, quote unquote Pokemon game on Roblox with such high quality and dedication. And honestly, you could think of this as a passion project because it's really good. No glaze, no glaze, no glaze. On release, especially the Pokemon fans, you guys will have fun. The only complaint that I have about this game is, yes, there's, you know, minor bugs here and there. There's not even a lot of, it's not that much bugs. Even in testing phase currently, there's probably going to be bugs on release because, you know, the game is just releasing, but all of that's going to get cleaned up in like the first 2 days. So honestly, this game is on the right track to something really good. Pocket Anime 2024. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this camera pisses me off though. Like, that's the only complaint I have about the game is the camera. Like, you can't vertically move your camera anywhere. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can move it left, right, but you can't move it up and down. But with that being said, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. So I'm just gonna leave it off here and there. Thank you guys for watching. Sub, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Shoot my shot like a fucking heat seeker. Off of the molly and the coke, she a keeper. No, I really love her, but no, I don't need her. No, it sounds bad, but I never wanna leave her. Yeah, I've been in my bag for a long time. I've been going down the road, it's a long ride. And the only one I want is you, my side. We gon' split this shit up like it was apartheid.